This is NDTV and you are watching NDTV Prime.
Hi, and thanks for watching On Art. I'm Anu Subramanian. Tonight, we look at tech and how it converges with art in sometimes very unexpected ways. For example, on the wall of a 300-year-old fort in Amritsar, or through the layers of photographs and the memories that they evoke. Plus, we hear a word from mojarto.com and tell you about some upcoming events happening in the art world. This is On Art. For our first story of the evening, we traveled to Amritsar to visit Gobindgarh Fort, which may have been built hundreds of years ago, but today it's being supercharged with 21st century technology, from stereoscopic sound to 3D mapping. Let's see how Maya Digital Studios brought technology to this heritage site. Step into the city of Amritsar and you'll be surrounded by a long-standing heritage, hospitality, and pride. The home of the Golden Temple, it is as bustling during the day, where worshippers and tourists alike convene, as it is at night, when the temple sparkles under Punjab's sable skies. Thanks to the Golden Temple, Jallianwala Bagh, and the proximity to the border, Amritsar sees scores of tourists each day. It's a city where potential for further tourism opportunities is great. Maya Digital Studios, an animation studio house, is a recent, unexpected candidate to invest in a heritage monument in Amritsar. But here, at Gobindgarh Fort, they're injecting the property with a fascinating, radical technology.
I'm a Punjabi and I have always felt kind of short-charged right from childhood, because the moment you say you're a Punjabi, your joie de vivre is trivialized as, oh, food, you know, that kind of a Bhangra, great, but there's lots more besides that. So I realized, and I used to speak to some of my travel agent friends as to why don't you take groups to Punjab? You're always taking them to Rajasthan and Taj. So they said there's very little happening besides the Golden Temple. So the whole initiative was, we were thinking about it when actually, happily we found that the Punjab government was trying to do a similar thing. And they were going to launch a tender on Gobindgarh Fort. So immediately we applied for it.
Gobindgarh Fort, the 42-acre enclosure, was built 350 years ago and has housed Punjab's most famous royal leader, Maharaja Ranjit Singh, and the Kohinoor Diamond. More recently, General Dyer, the British leader who opened fire at Jallianwala Bagh, lived in Gobindgarh Fort.
The thing is that the average age of India today is about 26 years old. So how do you link your current generation to their history? Because only if you have strong roots can you become a strong tree, as the cliche goes. So I thought that to engage people into the history, you have to make it like a lived experience and not just a museum, which is of course very good, but we have to go beyond that to engage the people who are brought up on the satellite and the cell phone generation.
What first struck you about Gobindgarh Fort?
I think what happened when we came across this opportunity, that's the time when we felt that this is the most ideal destination for a combination of historical and technological, and for the public. Today, key thing is become technology. With the mobile phone, with the latest technologies, with the projection mapping shows and the laser and 3D stereoscopic, so many things happening. And India is still lagging a little bit behind. And that's where we thought that this fort could be the right mix of technology and historical events that has happened over here. And we could project to the public in a very different way.
Maya is one of the biggest production and animation houses in India. Gobindgarh Fort, which will open to the public in early 2017, hosted an event December 12th to honor Punjab's luminaries and offer a first look at the restored fort. The event kicked off with a preview of the 3D mapped sound and light show created by Maya Digital Studios. Performances showed off Punjab's diverse artistic styles. And the Kohinoor Award was given to dignitaries, philanthropists, politicians, and Bollywood powerhouses who hail from the state.
You see, the possibilities that the new technologies are throwing up are immense. And we are just at the starting point of this technological revolution that is taking place. Digital technology has changed the way we produce, the way we consume information, ideas, images. And we are just at the beginning point of this revolution. And that's the exciting part of it. You know, new way of visualizing, new way of imagining, new way of consuming ideas and images.
While much of the technology is common elsewhere, it's a first in Punjab. Gobindgarh Fort will open its exhibition in phases, beginning with a war museum in early 2017.
It'll be a few weeks before you can visit Gobindgarh Fort in Amritsar, but in the meantime, there are a whole lot of upcoming art events that you can visit right now. Here are a few upcoming art events happening across the country.
Delhi, head to the Panna Bharat Ram Theatre Festival at the Shri Ram Center. It's a showcase of 8 plays put up by various performing arts groups that cover a wide range of genres. The festival takes place from December 23rd to the 30th. Kolkata, head to the Kala Mandir Auditorium to see Pancham Yatra, where Euphony will be presenting their musical tribute to the great maestro R.D. Burman, featuring the original legendary musicians and associates from his team. The show is on January 3rd at 6 p.m. Mumbai, Vision Beyond Eyes is a new exhibition of paintings by renowned artist Vivek Vadkar at the Taj Art Gallery at the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel. It's on from December 20th to the 25th. And Bengaluru, visit Tasveer Art Gallery to see a very special photography showcase called Karan Kapoor, Time and Tide. It shows some of his earliest works that focus on people and places that have been either lost to history or changed beyond recognition.
Hopefully you can make it to one of these upcoming events. And if you have an upcoming art event that you want us to feature in this space, then write to us at onart@ndtv.com and you might just see it on the show. On Art is going to take a quick break, but after we get back, we'll meet artist Avinash Veeraraghavan and his digitally focused art. Don't go anywhere. On Art will be right back.